I don't know about you, but I think this could be like a romantic movie, this story.
Okay. Right.
So Ahmad al-Zucani, so he grew up in Syria, one of 10 children, the youngest of 10 children, right? So he and his brothers all lived in one room, his sisters lived in one room, and he had to start working at 6 years old just to help provide for the family. So he's been working really hard. Then in 2015, he fled Syria because of the civil war to come to the U.S. He came here, no money, spoke hardly any English, and he ended up getting a job at Refuge Coffee Company as a barista. And that's where he really learned the trade and how to do coffee. And so not only that, but while he was working there, he met this woman who came in. There she is. That's his wife. She became his wife. And then he ended up starting his own coffee house called Mint Mobile Coffee House with he and his wife. And they just celebrated 2 years of being in business, which is so huge because only 20% of small businesses actually even last that long.
Sure.
So I just love his story, and then he found his wife. I mean, he fell in love, and
I know. What a story! I feel like every person that has been an immigrant or has come to this country, like we should have a channel dedicated to them sharing their stories and showing. You know, he says in that interview, he says, you know, we are living the American dream, and you really are, Ahmed, and we're so happy that you're here and you're spreading the love of coffee where he met his wife. That's just a full circle moment. I love that story so much.
It's so huge, so huge. Okay, so did your boys, did they like virtual learning? Like, how was that?
No, it was terrible. It was terrible.
I think most people, that was the consensus, right?
Sure.
Well, Caroline Ridout, she actually, so she moved from a small town in Alaska to Metro Atlanta.
Okay.
She started high school, so she was just starting to get to know her classmates, and then the pandemic happened. And she's like, oh man. Well, she ended up actually thriving in the virtual classroom, so much so that after everything started opening up, she enrolled in Fulton Academy Virtual School of Excellence. And she has not only thrived there, but she's really helped the whole school. She actually facilitated their first prom. There they are right there. And she got a scholarship to Brenau University to study psychology and early childhood education. And she wants to be a teacher, and it's just so cool because learning is so different for every person.
I was going to say, it really is, and I feel like if there's any silver lining to what we went through the last few years, it is that there are so many people who are introverted who say, yes, this was actually kind of good for me and my psyche, and that I was able to, you know, not have to be out around people. And so maybe it was like in a way, like kind of a perfect storm for her to learn online and also be, you know, do all that good for so many people. Yeah,
totally.
That's great. I love that. That's such a good one.
Well, Sam Kaplan, he is like an example that it's never too late to pursue your dreams because he just graduated from college at 72 years old.
I love it.
He never went to college, but he always wanted to be a screenplay writer, and so he heard an ad on the radio, went to Georgia Gwinnett College. He just graduated at 72 years old, and the cool thing is that his 99-year-old mom was able to watch him walk across the stage and get that diploma. Isn't that awesome?
That is the best story I've ever heard. I love it. Age ain't nothing but a number, ladies and gentlemen, so don't forget that. That's so neat. And that his mom was there to see it. I bet she was so proud. All right. Like, I'm so proud of you, Heidi Rew.
Thank
you for being here.
Cara, my 99-year-old mom.
I will be there when you cross that stage, Heidi, always. We so appreciate having you back.
Thank you for having me.
Here. All right, and we want to thank Fort Myers Islands, Beaches, and Neighborhoods for sponsoring It's All Good today. Thank you so much. And as you know, we're always looking for It's All Good stories. You can scan that QR code. You see it right there at the bottom of your screen. Scroll our homepage at landandcompany.com and share the love to be featured.